Oh, how's it going today there, YouTube? Well, this video should have went up earlier this week, but I didn't get a chance to upload it. But last Sunday, I kind of sat down and started to just work a few things out in the 2940. I'm going to set it up and finish up the fabrication work on the little 2940 I'm working on here. But one thing led to another. The next thing you know, oh, I'll just do this, I'll add the seat, I'll drill the exhaust hole, I'll sand the casting. Oh, done. And then you guys didn't get to see it. So anyway, here it is. Well, there it is. I added the exhaust. It's just kind of sitting there now. I got the seat on it. The dash I'm going to leave off till I paint it. I got the casting seam filled in and sanded down. I ended up going with the 4430 rear wheels because they're a little bit more detailed than the 4020s, but what I did, there's a ridge on the inside of that rim where that tire goes. I ground that down and I was able to slip the 4020 tires over top of it. I may in fact build a 3-point hitch for this tractor later on, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's just out of styrene, or next time I make my Boston implement order, I'll get a kit and I'll put it together. I cut the weights off, of course, and then I filled in the casting seam there and I built that up. I did get the seat put on, of course. I kind of nicked it with the Dremel tool though, but I'll have to kind of clean that up and I'll paint it next time I get my yellow paint out. So this one's basically ready for paint. Okay, so that's what we started with on the right there with the 4430, and that's the 2940 on the left side there. So that kind of tells you where we came from. Here next, this is a 4230 open station that I did. You can see there's a few differences there. The tires, of course, in the back. This one, of course, was a sound guard cab, and I cut the cab posts off and then made it an open station. And this here is just 4440 with the cab on it, so you can kind of see some of the differences here. That crooked exhaust is going to drive me crazy because my JB weld wasn't entirely set up when I drilled that hole, so it's a little bit big, but that's okay. Our good friend Super Glue will fix that up for us. So anyway, we'll go out and spray some paint on this tractor, then I'm going to paint the pre-cleaner for the 5022 because tomorrow I'll do the video when on the 5020, and we'll finish the 5020 all up, and then that'll conclude my How to Restore Your Farm Toy series. Okay, well, I've got the 5020 pre-cleaner and the 2940 body sitting on my jig. I used to sandblast the 5020. Got our paint can pretty well shook up. The 5020 pre-cleaner came from Dakota Toys, and I was very impressed how quick they shipped and everything came in tip-top shape, so I would definitely recommend ordering from them, and I'm definitely going to be making another order from them in the near future when I decide to get another project going. Anyway, we'll lay the first coat of paint down, we'll see how it tacks. It's about 4 degrees above zero this morning. It's supposed to go up to about 10, but I'm still going to use the heat gun trick because I don't want to wait for the stuff to dry because I want to finish this off in one video. So anyway, here we go. Hopefully I don't run out of paint here because I did use an awful lot of it on that 5020. Okay. Let that kind of tack up here, and we will get the heat gun on them, and then we'll do the next coat. Trying to make sure I got a nice even coat of paint on that pre-cleaner. It's kind of a pain in the ass because my shop wall is right there. Switch the border around because I figured there's no point in making something difficult when it doesn't need to be. But anyway, we'll slap the second coat down. Then I'll hit it with the heat gun. It's actually quite a nice day out, so I don't even think I need this jacket on anymore. Actually been thinking about building a handful of tractors and auctioning them off on eBay. Not sure what models they'll be, but it's something I'm thinking about if I get a chance. I know I've got a few in my parts box that I can put back together and paint up, and I might actually do a 7810 to auction off for one of you guys. They'll be on my eBay store. I don't really sell stuff on eBay, but if there's interest in it, then let me know and I'll build, you know, say 5 or 6 tractors, and one of you guys can buy them. So let me know what you guys think about that. Final coat. I was thinking just a minute ago I may in fact build a loader to put on this 2940 for a lap, just to have something different. As most of them I've seen on Google all have loaders on them. I think the model number was 146 or 246 or something like that. Might have to see if I can find me a brochure on one and go about building one. I usually do 3 coats of paint on my toys, and that way it fills in most of the... If there is any imperfections left over, it usually fills them in. You don't see them too much. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about building some tractors and auctioning them off, and you guys can buy them. I do have, of course, an eBay account and a PayPal account and all that jazz, so all I really got to do is just pay whatever it costs to list the stuff on eBay, and then go at her. Alright, well, I don't make you guys watch me do the heat gun, so I'll dry these up, let them sit for a sec, then I'll put the 2940 together, and then that's it. I slid the axle through the rear end there to carry it back inside the house, so I didn't get my fingerprints in the paint. It's not wet, but it's still, you know, a little bit sticky. But anyway, we'll put the rear tires on. Hopefully I'm getting the shot out for you guys. I think I might actually do that loader for this tractor. It actually doesn't look too bad. Could actually use a loader. Might look actually right. These wheels are supposed to be pressed on, but now I got so much paint on the front axle, it might not be as easy to put on there. Well, yeah, you got quite a bit of paint on there, don't you? There. There she is. Well, what do you guys think? I'll glue this exhaust pipe on there. I gotta fix that tire a little bit. I may in fact order a set of tires for the front end of this tractor so I can lower the front end down a little bit. But we'll see how it goes, see if what I can come up with here. There's the exhaust. See if I can pick this tape off my seats. I of course mask my seat off. There. Well, I say it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I super glued those tires on the 4320 rims. I got kind of carried away when I was grinding. They're a little bit small. But yeah, I just need to put the step on, the dash in it, and find some decals. I think we're building a loader for this tractor next, fellas, so that might be our next video. There's the 2940 in the lineup. Of course, 4430 ahead of it, 4440, 4840 Authentics, 4050, 4450, etc., behind it. Gonna see if I can find me some decals for that tractor, but see how it goes next time I make an order from Boz and Implement. Anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll finish up the 5020 project. If you're interested, send in fan mail, a farm toy for the Greatest Farm Toy Collection YouTube, or a charge for me to restore for the Greatest Farm Toy Collection on YouTube. The P.O. Box address is in the description box down below. If this is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and have a great day.